Hey guys, Adam here with a very exciting video today in the world of delivering your wedding videos to your clients. Now there are several ways you can do this. You can opt for physical delivery, which used to mean DVD, now means USB, which is fine. Or you can send your films online. Now you could send your files directly using something like Dropbox or WeTransfer. This is a little bit bland, it's not a very nice way to experience your wedding film for the first time. Some of you will know that my method of choice is MediaZilla, so you can deliver online. It's fast and easy, but it still maintains that professional look. It's got the best of both worlds. And that's been fine for me for 2 or 3 years now. But there is a new contender to the throne, and that is Eazyflicks, a platform that promises to deliver not only video but photo as well, all under the same roof. So I'm going to break that down because I want to show you guys exactly why Eazyflicks is going to be my new delivery platform of choice and why I think you should check it out too. Now I've been testing Eazyflicks out for a few weeks now so that I could give you guys a thorough review, and before we get started I want to say that John, the creator of Eazyflicks, has asked me to trial the platform, so this review is a result of that. But that being said, these are my honest views and experiences so far. Also on that note, John has very kindly offered a discount code for you guys as well, so at the end of the video, if you liked what you saw, then do take full advantage of that. All the info, the discount code is in the description below, and that will get you 10% off some of the annual plans that I'm gonna cover in this video. And for context, as I said, Eazyflicks offers both photo and video, but for this review I'm just gonna focus on the video side of things. And with this being my potential MediaZilla replacement, any comparisons I make are going to be made against MediaZilla. So first of all, this is Eazyflicks. This is the website, and you can log in to the back end from here if you have an account with this little button up here. Now the main features boasted here: photo and video support, as I've said, 4K video hosting, background music, logos. There's some good features highlighted here. It all sounds pretty great. They've also got a handy comparison chart to MediaZilla, so they're not hiding away from that comparison. There's a link to the website in the description below, so you can check that out for yourselves. But the first nice thing to say about Eazyflicks is that John, who has created the platform, is a successful wedding videographer and photographer in his own right with John Bird Weddings. He's ran a successful wedding videography and photography business, and he's from the same part of the UK to me as well. So it's nice to know that it's been built by a fellow videographer, and for me, I get to support a local business. But you really can tell that it's been built with us filmmakers in mind. It's very well thought out, and John here is clearly trying to produce something that's quality but covers all the bases. Then you get into the platform, familiar and easy to navigate, but essentially you'll just be hitting the day to day, you'll just be hitting this new collection button in the bottom corner and uploading your files and creating a collection. So you can give it a name, give it the name of your couple, and then you get to choose a style out of these 4 options here. Now this brings me to my first major positive plus point of Eazyflicks. There's a choice of styles so that you can individualize. All 4 of these styles are different. There's a choice so that you can individualize and be more consistent with your brand and personalize the experience to whichever fits in with your company and your brand the most. But any of these style choices are infinitely better than the DVD-esque menus of MediaZilla, which I've just always been frustrated with. They've never looked nice. They look like old DVD menus, and this is 10 times better than that straight away. My personal favorite is Garamond over here, and I've linked an example of one of my collections below, which you can see here. This is one of my collections that I've used the Garamond theme, and I've linked this below so you can go and check that out. But this is just a much nicer way to experience your wedding film as a client. For your couples experiencing the wedding film for the first time, this is much nicer, much more slick than MediaZilla. So 1-0 to Eazyflicks there. So it all works well enough. You upload films, you can upload images obviously as well. There's an option to do that. You can add your videos. You just press the plus, you hit upload, select files, you upload as usual. It's fairly straightforward. it does everything that MediaZilla does if you've had experience with that. So it's easy to use. And then in options, you can choose a cover image, you can give it a cover photo to display with, you can password protect each collection, you can add music as well, which is a nice touch, and you can add a logo, which again allows for your brand consistency and makes it more personal. So that's another score for Eazyflicks, because MediaZilla doesn't even allow that. And then once you've finished your collection, there's several sharing options. You get a pre-generated email automatically, which is another really nice feature. Again, the look and feel of this platform has been well thought out. It's consistent, it's got your logo on it, it's got your cover image, it looks nice. So you could send a pre-generated email to your couples. You can get the direct link and just copy the link directly to the collection. I personally choose to embed and get the embed code from my website, because what I like to do is embed these collections. The same with MediaZilla, I always embedded the collections into a blog post on my website, so I prefer to do that. And I do that so that the traffic from watching the film is all going through my website. So I have it embedded here, so that's how that looks, and it all embeds nicely, and you can just stream and watch and play them from there. Now with MediaZilla, there's an option to download, for your couples to download their films, which obviously you want to encourage them to do so that they've got their own copies of the files. Eazyflicks has this covered as well, but not only does it allow for desktop downloads, it also allows you to download on mobile. So your couples can actually download their films directly to their iPads or their phones, and which is huge, because most of your couples, most of the time, are going to be watching their main films on their phone, on their tablets. That is a massive feature, so that's 2 now. Yeah, so that's the basic covered. It's easy enough to use, it does everything I need it to. There's a couple of other positive points as well. In the back end here, there's a chat service so that you can chat and get support and ask questions that you need to, which is good. There's also a Facebook group for users of the platform where people can discuss any sort of bugs and ask questions, and there's a nice community aspect to it with that. Now I know what you're thinking, like, how much does it cost and what's involved? So here are the plans and the payment options. Again, info on the website. It's split between monthly and yearly plans, so you can choose to pay it monthly or yearly, however works best for you. There's actually a free option, which is just totally free. So if you wanted to just try this out and log in and have a play with it, you can sign up for free and it doesn't cost you anything. And there's various different levels of storage and different features that you get as you move up the tiers. Looking at the yearly plans here again, as I said, John has provided discount code, which is, the info is in the description below for that, and the discount code is based on the yearly plan, so you only get the discount if you choose a yearly plan. But just looking at the plans, even the most expensive one, the highest tier plan, it's still really reasonable, and it's more or less half the price of MediaZilla. So like that's a no-brainer. Just based on the price point, it's a no-brainer for me, because I'm saving loads of money. It's nearly half the price of MediaZilla for the top plan. But this does bring me to some of the drawbacks of Eazyflicks. So there's various levels of storage depending on how many files or films you intend to upload. Now, I upload 40 plus weddings a year, so in terms of storage, I'll be aiming for the top plan. This is the one that I'd be using, the industry legend, they've called it, 1.2 terabytes. Now I've worked out that 40 weddings a year, that would last me about 2.5 years, which is plenty of time. But once I've filled that, see, MediaZilla allows for fresh storage every year, so every January your quota empties and you start over. So it means that you can continue uploading your wedding films indefinitely and have like perpetuating storage, and relatively safe in the knowledge that your films will always be stored and kind of safe on their servers. With Eazyflicks, once I fill this 1.2 terabyte, which would take me a long time, if I want to add more collections beyond that, I'm going to have to start deleting some of my old ones. Now, this isn't the end of the world. I can communicate with my couples and tell them to download their files and make sure that they've downloaded their own copies. I could probably upsell them. It's a good opportunity to upsell them USBs or additional copies that way. And of course, I'll keep copies of their films offline anyway. it's just a little bit less convenient. However, I have been told by John that there is plans to bring in another tier where you get more storage. He's planning on introducing that in the next few months, as far as I'm aware. So there will be higher level storage plans coming at some point. So for all you guys kind of worried about the terabyte limit of storage, that might be a bit of a tipping point for some people. There are plans planned in the future that allow for more storage, so that's something to consider. Also, it's still a fairly new platform and it's still very much in its infancy. Therefore, there is the occasional glitch or occasional bug. There are a few day-to-day things that I've noticed when I've been playing around with it that I would like to see, you know, little tweaks or little user issues that I'd like to see amended or improved on, but it's very, very minor stuff, and it's only occasionally. And this is where the Facebook group is brilliant as well, because people are picking up on any little things, issues or bugs that they come across, discussing them in the group, and the members of the group are helping each other get around those things. And John himself is very active in those discussions, constantly updating people with any new updates that he's bringing, and he's constantly he's engaging and communicating often and constantly improving and updating the platform. So the intent is there. So an online delivery platform like MediaZilla, it does everything I need it to, does everything that MediaZilla did, but it looks a hell of a lot better. It allows for music, it allows for logos, it allows couples to download straight to their phones, and it's half the price. The storage plans are a bit more limiting, and it still has the occasional teething problem. It's room to grow, but there's loads of potential, especially with upcoming updates, the new plans to increase the storage. There's loads and loads of potential with this platform as it grows and as it matures, and that's without even going into the photo side. So for me, Eazyflicks is a no-brainer for the presentation and the look and the price point alone. But I'm really excited to see where this goes moving forward and going into the future, as MediaZilla kind of is shooting itself in the foot a little bit at the minute with the whole kind of changing the legacy thing. Eazyflicks seems to be looking towards the future, and it'll be exciting to see where it goes. And that is why I am going to be delivering all my films using this platform as my online delivery moving forward, because it looks so much better, it's a lot cheaper, and it's got a lot of potential. So there you go. I hope that has given you some clarity on Eazyflicks as a solution to your wedding film delivery. As I've said, there's links to the Eazyflicks website below, there's links to examples of my collections, and there's all the info that you need for making use of that discount code, which gives you 10% off the annual plans. All the info and the links are in the description below. If you're thinking of signing up and purchasing this platform, make use of that discount code. Even just sign up for now to the free plan that doesn't cost anything, and just try it out. I really hope that you do give it a go. I am wholeheartedly recommending it, and you're supporting a fellow videographer and small business. Any questions, please leave me a comment. If you like this video, hit like and share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.